Hi there. So I know working with a lot of established business owners, entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, just like myself, that actually hitting that go live button, like I just did right now, or that record button, is not always the most fun thing to do. In fact, sometimes it can get pretty nerve wracking. So I want to share with you today 7 really simple tips to help you feel more confident to show up on camera and why it's so important to show up on camera. All right. So, first, I'd love to hear from you. Are you showing up on camera as a consultant, as a coach, as a service based entrepreneur? Are you hitting that go live button anytime? Yes or no? So just let me know down below. Yes, live or no live. Or maybe you are recording videos. Are you doing that? Say yes recorded or no recorded, just to give me kind of an idea where you're at. And if you are brand new to the Stylishly Branding page or here on my personal profile, and we have never actually met before, hello, my name is Gina Tassinelli. I am the creator of Stylishly Branding, as well as the founder of a social media marketing agency, Hype Media. And we work with service-based, established entrepreneurs, consultants, coaches, small business owners to help you show up unapologetically on in the digital space in a way that is authentic, that is simple, and that actually converts into leads and sales. So, this is a topic that I get asked all the time. Gina, how do I go live? How do I know what to say? How do I know, what to do with my video afterwards? And a lot of these questions stop us from just doing it because we feel like we have to be super perfect. We have to get everything right before we actually go live. I'm here to tell you from my own experience because, you know, at some point everybody who has gone live before or been on video, they've had that very first time, right? And that very first time has most likely been uncomfortable for them. So it was uncomfortable for me. I used to sweat, literally sweat under my arms before I had to hit that go live button. And I can tell you that now, over time, over years of showing up live on video, it's actually easier than recording video. Because if I mess up, guess what? I can't just like go back, rewind, and erase that. It's already there. And right now, especially in the day that we live in right now, being the less perfect that you are, the more imperfect that you are, it's actually better because people get to know you on a real human level. So I want to start by sharing that point. If you're watching this on the replay and you have any questions about going live or video or any of these tips, please don't be shy. Feel free to drop them down below. I will come back and I will answer everyone's questions. Okay, so here are some tips that will help you really get comfortable with the camera so that you can actually show up. Because right now, more than ever, video is not only is it a favored content on most platforms, but I will tell you again from my own experience and working with the clients that we work with, especially our high level experts, coaches, and consultants that speak on stages, are on podcasts, do webinars, have courses. Um, there is no faster way to really connect with your ideal clients than actually showing up on video. It's it humanizes your business and it really helps you show up as an expert. Now, yes, you need to bring value to the table. People don't just want to spend, 10, 15, 30 minutes, maybe even an hour watching you if you don't have anything valuable to share with them. And that is something that I do teach and we strategize through, but it's, you got to at least practice. You got to at least show up. And it will be intimidating at first, but with skills, because all of this is learned. Nobody was born going, oh, I know how to go live or I know how to show up on camera. It just didn't happen that way. Okay. So here are some really simple tips to help you feel more comfortable with the camera and just show up with that confidence and energy level that you really need to be on camera. Okay. So, number one is don't laugh, but it's talk to yourself. I talk to myself all the time, but when we're talking about showing up on camera specifically, you want to talk to yourself whether you are in your office, you're in the shower, you're at home, you're in the car. That's a great place to talk to yourself. And pick a topic that you want to talk about on video and say it out loud. Speak it out loud. That way you get comfortable with hearing your voice, with speaking on that topic, and there's no interruption, right? And it just starts to become more natural for you. And so once the camera starts rolling, it's going to make it so much easier to actually speak on that topic rather than choosing a random topic because you have had some practice. The other, so that leads me to number two, is to practice, practice, practice. Now, you do not have to overcomplicate this before you go live on video for the very first time. Okay. So when I say practice, 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 I mean really talk to yourself. And another way to make practicing a lot easier is to video yourself. So actually open up your phone and shoot a video of yourself speaking on the topic that you want to go live about. You can do it directly on your camera phone, or you can actually do it on Facebook. You can go live on Facebook. Just make sure to change the privacy setting to only me. That way it only shows up for you and not for everybody else. Okay. I've had some clients that have set up their own private group and have only invited themselves and maybe one other person, an assistant or a good friend, family member, and they'll go live in there as a place for practicing. But this is going to help you really just observe your hand movements, your body language. I speak a lot with my hands, but it'll help you just see all of those, whether they're quirks or you want to change something about it, it'll help you observe that. So number two, practice. Number three is find a space where you feel comfortable to film. So that could be in your office. That could be, I'm going to share something kind of funny, but I actually sometimes go live while I'm doing my makeup. And I use that. It's a very, very short live just to talk about my day, to share a few tips, and to also kind of pre-promote when I'm going live on a full value video based live video within like the next few hours or the next day. So find a really familiar space for you. Maybe it's the beach. Maybe you're going on a walk. Maybe it is your office, where you feel comfortable and you're going to feel 100% confident to hit that go live button. Number four is make sure to have a plan. Okay. So there are these pretty cool gadgets now with teleprompters that you can use for like at home, your home office, or even in your office, and you attach it to your laptop screen. But I honestly, I don't I don't believe in a full script. What I do believe in is an outline. And so I actually have this inside of a mini 5-day workshop that I recorded. And I do have an outline that I can share with you. If you want that, just drop hashtag outline down below and I'll send that to you. But I have an outline that you can follow. And basically it allows you to fill in the blanks, but it also gives you a really smooth conversational process in what to say when you are live. So for example, you want to start with the topic, then you want to introduce yourself, then you want to share a few tips, then you want to have a closing, and then you want to have a call to action at the end. Very simple. But the outline will actually allow you to stay on track so you don't lose sight of what you're talking about. I've done it without an outline. Now I'm okay because I've gone live for years now. But when I first started and I didn't use an outline, I found myself just rambling on and losing track of what I was saying. I'm also very chatty. For those of you that know me really well, I love to talk. So I will completely get off topic and go on a tangent, and then nothing really makes sense, right? So you want to make sure that you have an outline, that you are prepared with a topic. That way you just feel more confident when you're speaking. Okay. Number 5 is you want to dress for success. This is not rocket science. Nobody wants to watch a disheveled person, especially if you are a service based expert entrepreneur, on camera. And I'm not saying you need to dress up like you're going, to some extravagant uh, meeting or anything like that. Not even, you don't have to have a blazer or a suit or anything like that. But, just the normal things like brush your hair, maybe a little bit of makeup. I will tell you that statement earrings work really well. Maybe a statement necklace if you want to wear smaller earrings, and some color, because the color is going to help attract people to the video. When they see your video pop up in their news feed, it will stop the scroll. Okay, so it's going to help. So it's very simple. Like I said, you don't have to get super dressed up, but even just having a bold lipstick will go a long way. And brush your hair and some statement earrings, and you're ready to show up. Okay. All right. Number 6 is remember that it's not about you. So this will really help you get yourself out of your way. Many times it's really what's in here that's stopping us from showing up on video. But if you think to yourself, this isn't about me. This is about even that one person that's watching today that I can help. And who knows, maybe they become a really high qualified lead for you and hopefully a customer or a client. So remember that it's not about you. So I'm not trying to burst your bubble, but it really isn't. People, if they're going to spend time to listen in to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even up to an hour of your video, make it valuable. So one way to think about what to even go live about is write down 10 to 20 questions that you get asked most often by soon to be clients or prospects, or maybe your current clients, and then answer those questions, and those become topics for your Facebook lives. Because what you're doing is you're just restating things that people are saying to you. Many times we think we know what our clients need, but actually, we have to first provide what they want before we can get them to a point to realize as to what they actually need, right? Number 7 is, and I've already mentioned this one, but it's okay to mess up. I can't tell you the times that I've had like my lamp fall on me during a Facebook Live. I've had my dog, Romeo, just recently, he pulled the curtain behind me. I mean, things can go wrong and it's totally okay. It actually adds some entertainment value, and it adds to who you are as a human, and it just shows your personality. So it's totally good to mess up. In fact, most of the time, if you mess up in something that you say, people don't even realize that you messed up. It's really only you that knows it. All right, so I hope that those were helpful. Those were just 7 really quick tips on how to help you show up on camera with confidence in a very, very simple and easy manner. If you found any of these helpful, please, I'd love to know down below. If you have any questions, let me know. Until then, I will see you next Thursday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, same place. Have a fabulous rest of your week. Bye, guys.